Hello.
Yep.
All right, thanks so much. So you can spend the next 90 days going really slow, or you can go really fast and sprint to the end of the year. If you're in business development, these 10 tips should really help you. And I suggest you get a pen and paper and write them down. Before I start the presentation, we always start with mindset, because that is your number one blocker. It's not the customer. You are the blocker. You are so busy being in your head, you're not getting in front of your customer. What do I mean by that? You know what I mean. You're saying to yourself, I won't ring today. They're probably too busy. Or the last time I spoke to them, they were not interested. Or they didn't like the color or the model that I had, so I won't continue the conversation. You're creating all the objections why not to call that person. And then you create phone reluctance. And then you wonder why your business isn't thriving. So you first thing is you need to get out of your own head and get into your customers. I'm hoping this slide deck works. Let's see. No. Yes. So as Tony talked about process, everything, especially your business development and picking up the phone, it needs a process. So Deming, the late Deming, was the expert in process. And he said 85% of the reasons for failure are deficiencies in systems and process rather than the employee. The role of management is to change the process rather than badgering individuals to do better. So to push this point further to you, I want you to think of McDonald's. McDonald's has 36,000 restaurants in 119 countries. The average age of the employee is anywhere between 16 to 18 years old. And they are managing a restaurant that is probably turning over millions of dollars every year. And who's running the business? A 16 to 18-year-old. Take it one step further. The manager is 20 years old. So what does that tell you? It's the process that's important, because when you've got a good process in place, anybody can do it. So I hope these next 10 steps will give you the outline to a really good process. You wouldn't bake a cake, decide to not include 4 ingredients and still expect for it to rise, would you?